cards agree, then maybe this year's Santa's coming.
Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you're here. We are starting off a cozy, cold winter vlog. Today is so cold. I'm pretty sure this whole week it's supposed to be like in the 30s in Missouri, and it's supposed to start snowing here soon. It's like a 90% chance of snow, a few inches in St. Louis. So yeah, first real snow of the season. So if you're wondering why I am out of the house when it is this cold, it's because yesterday driving home from grandma's, we had a really fun Thanksgiving week. If you guys saw my post over on Instagram, Jack had his first sleepover at grandma's house, and of course we were there with him, but he had his first sleepover. I talked about it in my last vlog. If you guys didn't see that one, I talked all about it, but he did so good. He slept really well. I said we would stay 2 nights if he did good the first night, like if he actually slept, because that was his first night sleeping away from our house, like out of his own crib or bassinet, and we just had him sleeping in one of those pack and plays. So I was very nervous about like breaking his routine because he's been doing so good. I just didn't want to mess anything up, but he did so good. He slept almost through the night. He just woke up one time to feed, which is kind of his norm nowadays. He usually wakes up just like one time for a bottle and then goes right back down at like 3 in the morning. But yeah, I'll take it. He did so good. So yeah, it's the next day. We are back home, but we were driving home from his grandma's house and my check engine light came on, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure like what's going on. Sorry if my hair is just like, I literally just woke up, grabbed Jack and left the house. We just went and grabbed gas. Now we are driving to like an auto shop because I need to go figure out why my check engine light is on. If your check engine light comes on and you're a girl and you don't know, you can go to an auto shop and they have to like check what the code is and figure out what's wrong, because it could be like a number of reasons, from like something super minor to something like your entire engine is blown. So it's really scary. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up first thing this morning, drink coffee, and then head to the auto shop to see what's going on. So yeah, that is what we are doing this morning. Super fun, I know, but I'm just like praying that it's nothing serious. I am due for an inspection soon with this car anyway. I just like, if you guys know me, I have just like had horrible luck with car stuff. Like I've literally had to have like an engine replaced before. Granted, a lot of the car stuff that's happened has been like my fault, but yeah, I just don't have luck with this stuff, and I feel like there's always something. There's always a light that's on my dash. There's always something. There's a nail in my tire. 2 weeks ago, Kyle had to change my tire because it was flat. There was a nail in it. I got hit with a tiny little rock on my windshield like 6 months ago, and it was just like a teeny tiny crack, and it spread and just like shattered my whole windshield. And it's like, that was out of my control, because that, I was just driving on the highway. And then yeah, get in my car last night and my check engine light's on. So it's like, what else could it be? So we're gonna go figure that out this morning. I had to bring Jack with me, obviously, because he can't stay home alone. So I bundled him up in like a tight blanket. I went out and like started my car like 10 minutes before we left to get it like nice and warm and cozy for him. And he passed out and has been sleeping ever since we left the house. So he's enjoying it. He'll have his first nap in the car this morning. Turns out it is my battery. She said that the cold weather can sometimes do something to it. She said it needs to be like tightened or something like that. She said it's not dead, it's still putting out good voltage or whatever, it's just loose, maybe needs to be tightened. She was funny. She was like, get your hubby on it, he'll fix it for you. So hopefully Kyle will be able to fix it. All right, I'm thinking as a little treat for going out and about this morning in the snow, it has in fact started snowing. Maybe I'll get some yummy breakfast on the way home. Hi, how are you? I want to try the chicken minis. I'll do the meal. that TikTok or that reel of the Chick-fil-A worker that didn't say my pleasure, because it's like a joke now that Chick-fil-A workers have to say my pleasure, otherwise they'll get in trouble. But it's like so funny. He forgets to say my pleasure. Instead, he just says you're welcome. And it shows like a black van pull up and they like take him away, implying that they got rid of him. It's so funny. It's like, I think of that every time I go to Chick-fil-A now and they say my pleasure.
Okay, so we got the 2 chicken nuggets and then the number 1 that's going to be $22.50 at the first window.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem. Or my pleasure. My pleasure. I said my pleasure. I said my pleasure, right? Fuck, dude, you gotta let me in. I said my pleasure. I said my pleasure. You can ask him. I said it. I said it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you can. I said it. I said my pleasure. I said it. I said it. I said my pleasure.
So that was 2 chicken nuggets and a number 1. That's gonna be $20.55 if you just pull around to the front window.
What happened to the other guy?
So there was no other guy, but if you just pull up, your food will be ready.
Okay, thanks.
But I just got some chicken minis for breakfast. I've actually never had Chick-fil-A breakfast before, but I've heard the chicken minis are really, really good. So I wanted to try those, and then it comes with a drink. So I've already had a coffee today. I don't need another one, but just got a vanilla cold brew. Jack is just hanging out in his usual hangout spot. You guys probably noticed, I know some people are asking questions about this gate that we just put on our doorway in our sunroom. I've talked before how I plan to turn the sunroom into more of a playroom eventually whenever Jack's a little bit older and more mobile. So we wanted to get a gate for that reason, but we also wanted to get a gate for the dogs because, as you know, we have 2 little dogs that it's really nice actually. We have a whole room for them that doesn't have carpet because they can be a little ornery sometimes. Their crates are in here as well. So yeah, it's nice to have a place that we can just like gate them off in. This gate was super easy to install. It looks so nice. I feel like it's not an eyesore at all. This gate is by the brand Fairy Baby and we have it in their tall size. They also have it in a white color, but personally black just kind of goes better with our house. This is personally the perfect size for us and for our family, considering we have a little one and we have 2 dogs. It has 2 inches between the bars so we know the dogs can't get out. It has an auto close and an auto lock, but it can stay open if you do want it to stay open. It has a triple lock system and no lifting required for that. It's easy to do with one hand. It also has a 2-way swing opening, but you can set it on a 1-way opening if you want. So I just really like how flexible it is and how many options there are to suit your needs better. It's also made of heavy duty metal and nylon plastic. It was super easy to assemble. Kyle actually assembled it all by himself, literally in like 10 minutes. And if you're curious about like how it's mounted, it's just pressure mounted, so it's not bolted into the wall or anything. There's no damage to the wall, it's just mounted with pressure, which also makes it really nice because it's removable. So they do have an extra wide baby gate, which is nice. It's just kind of an upgraded version of their standard pressure gate. So it has an extra wide 23-inch swing. Like I said, the gate can be opened in both directions, which offers versatility for a variety of situations, including placement near stairs. And it's constructed of high quality carbon steel, like I said, that can withstand up to 180 pounds of impact to ensure durability, rust, and corrosion resistance. It's available in 2 heights, so if you're buying it for your little one or for a small dog, both height options are appropriate. However, if you do want to limit access for medium to large dogs, they do have a 36-inch option. We are personally so happy with how this gate turned out. I love the look of it. I love the style of it. It's super easy to assemble, put together, but also removable. I love that it has different options for opening it. It's also super easy to open for adults, but obviously kids couldn't figure it out. It'll come in handy whenever we have Jack a little bit more mobile in this playroom, and it's handy right now for our 2 little dogs. If you guys are interested in checking out Fairy Baby, I will have them linked down below. We are back on the road again bright and early this morning. We had a really fun day yesterday whenever we got home. It's okay, baby, we're gonna go. Okay, sorry, Jack does not like red lights, as you know. We are about to pull up to the grocery store this morning. And Jack's about to cry because we're not driving anymore and I'm parking, so check in with you in a bit. Sorry, I didn't update you guys after vlogging this morning. We ended up going to visit my parents today and just spending the day over at their house since Kyle was working all day. We went to the grocery store this morning, and so on the way to the grocery store he was just like not having it. He did pretty good in the grocery store. I just went in for a couple things, so I actually just like took his stroller into the grocery store and put like some items in the bottom of it. That's definitely a good idea if you have a baby and you're trying to figure out how can I do like a quick grocery run. You don't really need to bring or like get a cart. You can just put the items in the bottom of the stroller. But yeah, we did that this morning and then we drove to my parents. They live like 45 minutes away, not super far, but we just spent the whole day there. Just honestly had a really chill day. Just watched like a couple Christmas movies, just hung out with them. It's really nice to have family nearby in town to hang out with. And Jack loves his Grammy and Pappy. But I made a rookie mistake and only packed enough formula to make like a few bottles because I really didn't think I'd be there all day like I was. And yeah, I ran out of formula and he's getting hungry, so I had to head out because since it's a good 45 minutes home, I didn't want to deal with like a hungry, screaming baby. So we headed out and are just heading home now. It looks like it's super late out because it's pitch black by like 4 o'clock now. It's actually 5:30. It's just literally gets dark so early now. It feels like it's like 9 o'clock. It's also like freezing out. It's like 30 degrees. It feels like it's actually winter now. We are going to head home and I'm either going to pick up some dinner or figure out dinner to make whenever we get home. Alright, just got home and put Jack down, gave him a bath, fed him a bottle, just put him down. I had some groceries actually delivered, a lot of groceries delivered for the whole week, like a week of dinners. By the way, I cut my finger opening Jack's formula can this morning. It's like foil when you peel it back and it like cut my finger really bad. But yeah, going to unpack all these groceries and make myself some.
All year long I've been keeping track of when I've been naughty and nice. And from what I can tell, I've done more good deeds than I've told lies. I can only hope that Santa Claus and my records agree. Then maybe this year Santa's coming home to me. I have found the perfect tree and dressed it to the nines. I've even made little gingerbread Santas. There's nothing left to chance. This year, Santa's coming home to me.
It's the next day. It is like later in the afternoon and I'm about to try to get in a little home workout. I've just been doing my workouts in his nursery just because there's like a big carpet space right here. Put Jack in his little bouncy chair hoping that he will be content for like at least 30 minutes. Usually he doesn't last that long and I have to like put him around the room, play with him in the middle of my workout, but I'm hoping he just had like a 2.5 hour nap, a bottle. Hopefully he'll be content just like playing for a little bit. He's been loving these little like teether things that he can hold. He's not quite teething yet, but he might be on like the cusp of it because he loves like putting everything in his mouth right now. I've been trying to get in more home workouts because it's so hard to find childcare to make it to the gym as often as I would like to. And for a while I was making excuses like, oh, I can't make it to the gym, so I'm just can't work out. But that's not the case because I am home all day. So I should still be able to fit in a home workout because I just really need to get back into working out. I've been feeling really out of shape lately. So I am going to start up some Mad Fit classes again. I don't know if you guys have ever taken like or done Mad Fit classes before. She has a YouTube and she's amazing. I've done her workouts for years and years. And I used to exclusively do Mad Fit classes on YouTube, and I swear that was like, during that time period was one of the fittest I had ever been, like the best my body had ever looked. So I'm going to start them up again, and she has a few like monthly challenges where she has like a whole workout plan for 30 days. And so you just take like 1 or 2 of her workouts a day, and they're really good. They're like 30-minute long workouts. I have no idea what my hair looks like, but yeah, so I'm going to start one of her monthly workout plans. She actually has one for the month of December, and it just works out that it's like already the 2nd of December. So I'm going to see if I can stick to that for the next 30 days. I might have to take a few rest days in there, but I'm going to do my best to be consistent with it. So day 1 is a 30-minute full body sculpt workout. So let's get it done. Just woke up from a nap, so we have just been hanging out on the couch this morning, having kind of a slow morning. He actually slept until 8:30 this morning, slept through the night, didn't wake up once. What a dream. What a dream baby you are. You're spoiling mom with all this sleep. You gonna switch it up on me soon? So we are just hanging out with the girls on the couch. But Grandma is actually on her way over here, so I need to start getting ready. My mother-in-law is going to come over and watch Jack for a little bit so that I can go to a hot yoga class today, which I am so excited about. And you guys know the drill. Every time I go to hot yoga, I like to put a hair mask in my hair so that it can just like marinate while I am in class sweating, because I always have to take a shower and wash my hair after a hot yoga class. If you know, you know. So this is one of my favorite self-care things to do. Put a hair mask in. Sometimes I'll even put like a moisturizing face mask on whenever I go to a yoga class. Try to knock out all the self-care things while I can. Hey, to watch your little brother? Just went out and checked on him, and he's sitting on the couch right now with Nala and Mia. Looks like they're all hanging out. The girls are so cute with him. They're very like protective over him. They're always sitting super close to him. Anytime he cries, they like run over and check on him. If I ever like leave him alone in the room for a second, they immediately go and like sit by him. It's so cute. Okay, I just went and picked him up, put him in his little chair because he started fussing. So yeah, I pretty much just load my hair in this hair mask, not face mask, and then just slick it back into a tight bun like so, and then just let it marinate for a couple hours and then wash it out. Fine? You play with your little toys? I'm not going to do a face mask during class, but I did order some of these Biodance face masks off of Amazon during Black Friday sales. They had like a major sale on these. If you haven't heard of these are the ones that come in like a couple pieces that you put on your face. It's like a sheet mask, but you're supposed to wear it overnight, and it turns from like white to clear overnight. And it's supposed to be super hydrating, pore perfecting, improves elasticity. I don't know. People rave about them though, so I'm excited to try this out. All right, Grandma is going to be here any minute to hang out with this little one. I'm going to go change into an outfit for yoga, but I'm going to end off this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed another weekly vlog. I have another one coming your way. I also have a night routine coming your way this weekend, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed, and turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss my future videos. As always, I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.